Hot, cool, yours. The official slogan for next year's Winter Olympics in Sochi. It is only the second ever Games Russia has hosted. But the build-up hasn't so far been dominated by the sport, but protests like these. Demonstrations against Russia's recently passed law, which makes it illegal to give anyone under 18 information about homosexuality. Now calls are growing for athletes to boycott the Games. Most prominently, Stephen Fry has called on the International Olympic Committee to change the location. He compared the treatment of gay people in Russia to that of Jews in Nazi Germany. Today, some of our main Winter Olympic hopefuls told me their job is to concentrate on the sport for now.
We're all just focusing like we would do normally and just working with our coaches to develop that strategy to make us arrive on the start line in the best shape possible.
Well, the focus for the athletes and certainly for myself is to continue to focus on what I've got to do out in Sochi. You know, I certainly feel that, you know, what's going on in terms of the boycott potential and anti-gay rights things, you know, is for the IOC and the Russian government and the Russian organising committee to find a solution to.
That's back. Good.
With 6 months to go till Sochi, they're training hard at the country's only bobsleigh track in Bath. But one of Team GB's bosses believes sport itself could potentially suffer.
Do you think a boycott could happen, though, in the coming months?
I don't think anything would be achieved through a boycott. Boycotts serve absolutely no purpose other than to punish athletes.
Visiting Moscow, the head of the IOC has now asked Russia to explain how its new law might affect the Games.
And the Games themselves should be open to all, free of discrimination. So our position is very clear.
Is it a more powerful statement to go and compete than not? A potential dilemma for those who believe President Putin's measures aren't compatible with the Olympic spirit.